Is it time to buy or sell SQQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore SQQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of February 2025, our system has ranked SQQQ as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now let's examine the ETF's performance during this time. Over this period, the ETF has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 70.89% since we first recommended purchasing SQQQ 30 days ago. This represents an average return of 2.36% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the ETF's next movement, as it could go in either direction. The exchange-traded fund has broken through a very wide and strong short-term upward trend with an even stronger rate of ascent indicated. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the threshold of the recently broken trend at $42.99. A level that may present a second opportunity for gains. According to fan theory, $53.44 will be the next possible peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the initial attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 37.33% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 11.30% to positive 17.22%. Looking further ahead, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 32.94%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 69.06% and negative 32.94% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $15.58 and $33.77. Our latest daily update for SQQ features the headline, Significant Movements in SQQ ETF Price on Friday, fluctuating by 10.68% between high and low. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 4th of April 2025, the SQQ ETF price increased by 18.41%, climbing from 42.53 to 50.36. During this trading day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 10.68%, with a low of 45.50 and a high of 50.36. The price has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 38.35% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volumes surged on the last day alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign. In total, 95 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with a total of 227 million shares being bought and sold for approximately $11.43 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $64.95, while the lowest price was $26.21. Currently, the price stands 22.46% or $14.59 below the 52-week high and 99.79% or $23,574.64 below the all-time high reached on January 17, 2017, when the price peaked at $23,625. SQQQ, the Ultra Pro Short QQQ ETF, has recently gained significant attention following President Trump's announcement of sweeping tariffs on imports. This announcement has led to a sharp decline in U.S. equity indices, solidifying SQQQ's position as a sought-after tool for investors looking to hedge against market volatility. The rising demand for inverse and leveraged ETFs in this uncertain market environment is evident, especially as SQQQ capitalized with notable gains last month. The risk associated with SQQQ cannot be understated, given its leverage and potential for total loss over time, making it particularly risky for retail investors. However, market trends indicate that the Nasdaq 100 may be overextended, which could provide opportunities for SQQQ to thrive in the short term as traders capitalize on price corrections. Recent commentary also highlights the challenges of timing short positions, as broader economic indicators suggest potential headwinds, including softening consumer spending. As companies in the tech sector face pressures such as AI fatigue, SQQQ may see increased trading activity. In the long term, as economic conditions fluctuate, SQQQ is likely to remain an attractive option for investors looking to profit from declines in the Nasdaq 100, albeit with an understanding of its inherent risks. The volatility generated by economic uncertainties and geopolitical developments could keep SQQQ in demand as a hedge, making it a noteworthy consideration in current market strategies. The following signals have been identified for SQQQ. The SQQQ exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is anticipated at levels of $39.86 and $34.70. A decline below any of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, March 25, 2025, and so far, it has risen by 50.24%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is identified. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, and these may affect short-term developments. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 28 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 28 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 18 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop-loss considerations for SQQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund identifies support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $42.53 and $38.80. There is an inherent risk when an exchange-traded fund tests a support level. If this level is breached, the fund may decline to the next support level. In this case, SQQ finds support just below today's level at $42.53. If this level is broken, the subsequent support, based on accumulated volume, will be at $38.80 and $38.34. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average daily movements, and with good trading volume, the risk is classified as medium. Over the last day, the fund moved $4.86 between its high and low, which represents a movement of 10.68%. For the past week, the fund has experienced an average daily volatility of 7.90%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SQQQ. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the ETF could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine the optimal exit point. On the downside, SQQQ encounters its first support level at $42.53. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $48.61, reflecting a decrease of 3.48%. This exchange-traded fund experiences moderate daily fluctuations, which translates to a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 76, significantly heightening the risk factor. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 8 days ago. Is SQQQ ETF a good buy? SQQQ holds several positive signals, but we still don't find these to be sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be considered as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of April, we expect SQQQ to open lower by $1.62 and begin trading at $48.74. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.